The book I decided to use for this video project is Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blount, sorry. So, this book talks about how salespeople are always driven and they're always pushing themselves to be better, to help them avoid procrastination by waiting to the last minute. Perfectionism, about worrying about it being good enough before you actually do the work and submit it. And then for paralysis, being afraid to pick up the phone and call someone, which I know a lot of people have. And so, you need to have mental toughness, which talks about near the end of this book. Talks about it's built up from desire. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want the sale? How bad do you want this prospect, this person to join your company? How bad do you want it? Your mental and emotional resilience. You should not let your emotions dictate your day and how you're going to perform in that day. Many people let your emotions rule their lives. Good salespeople are good at being emotionally resilient and mentally resilient. They exude confidence, not anxiety. They outlearn people and they end up out-earning others too. Those who read more and those who actually learn and understand the process, once you get into it, you don't end up out-earning everyone else who didn't learn and put the hard work in ahead of time. And physical resilience. Through sleep, physical fitness, exercise, and eating healthy, you can actually make yourself a better salesman than any other person who doesn't do these things. Because think about it, when you're tired, do you make the best decisions? Of course you don't. You're tired. When you don't eat right, you're sluggish. You're off your game. When you eat right, you get enough sleep, and you exercise to become fit. You're a whole better person than you are if you don't do those things. And then when you're at the top, you need to attack yourself. Always push yourself to be better. Never think because you're at the top that you can take a minute and stop. Yes, you can celebrate for a moment, but do not let that stay where you are. You want to keep growing. His motto in his book was, when it's time to go home, make one more call. That one more call could change the whole sales day. He said there's so many times where he felt like giving up, but he pushed himself past it, and he made the extra call, and it ended up redeeming that whole day. It was insane. Sales is all about balance. If you focus too much on one thing, one area of doing it, through social, texting, cold calling, and you limit yourself from all the others, you're limiting the amount of prospects and the amount of people who get in there to your pipeline. You want as many people as you can into your pipeline to make it successful and keep it flowing. So you need to diversify and find balance. And most importantly, your attitude. Expect to win. Always exude confidence, even if you're not feeling sure that day. Fake it till you make it is the thing he uses in his book. He also says this: believe that everything happens for a reason. When something don't go your way, which happens a lot, it's good to know that if something happens for a reason, it's not always your fault. Don't beat yourself up over something if you have a bad day or a bad week. But what you do is, everything happens for a reason, and you try to make yourself better. You try to get better yourself. Also know, ultimately, it's not in your hands. And personally, from part as a Christian, we know it's in God's hands. When something happens for a reason, it's because even when God might be testing us, we might be going through something at the moment. And so yeah, that's the lesson I have for you guys today. Be mentally resilient. Have mental toughness. You need desire, mental and emotional resilience. You need to learn how to outlearn others. You need to learn how to be physically resilient, and you need to feed your attitude, and you need to attack yourself when you're at the top. Remember, it's time to go home. Make one more call. Thank you.